What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm representing the Big Bro. She's representing the Little Sis.
I'm Ray's representing the Little Sis.
And we are on Star Wars The Bad Batch. Today, this is Season 3, Episode 5, The Return. So yeah, Omega reunited with the boys. And yeah, so I'm happy for her. Crosshair has also come back and they was giving them the evil eye at the end. But I mean, they've had some pretty tense recent history, I should say. But I mean, they're brothers, you know, since the start. I mean, if this isn't a world of forgiveness, I don't know what we doing here. Literally, we need everybody we can get in this world with the Empire. So, I mean, he was a crucial part in Omega escaping. So, I mean, I think at least in that we can find common ground to begin to start to forgive each other. But yeah, I mean,
it doesn't have to be right away.
And like I said, he was partially affected by the chip. I mean, eventually it wore off, but once, I mean, with his personality and the damage that was done, and maybe even partially his beliefs, it all just kind of meshed together, and you know. But I think his mind is clear now, and I think he can make his own decisions, and I think he's deciding now, or hopefully we'll see that this is where he wants to be with his brothers. So. Echo is still out there. He was with Rex on a mission, so I don't know if he's the return. But it also could mean something else. I don't know. What's him called? I forget his face, but he is on his way to search for Omega, but we're all together, so he gonna have a hell of a time trying to get Omega back. But they're trying to complete Project Necromancer, and they keep Nalase locked up, so I do hope, and I do think we'll go back and free all the other prisoners, because Omega mentioned that that's what she wanted to do. Because she's like, we got to go back and free the other people. Plus her sister is there. And I think her sister needs a bit more experience on this whole scenario, because she's
never probably left there.
No, that's all she knows. And so the thought of even rebelling against them and, you know, going to do something else it's just probably crazy to her. And she even told Omega, I think you'll thank me later. But no, Omega's not in that slave-like mentality. She's not just going to work for them and be a test subject for the rest of her life and be a prisoner. Absolutely not. Like, she had a bit more freedom than everybody else, but she was a prisoner. And so is her sister. And she just doesn't know it yet, because she hasn't tried to escape, because she doesn't want that. But it's something I think she
doesn't
needs.
know what's out of it.
She doesn't. And I mean, for somebody on your own like that with no connections, there probably is nothing for you. I mean, where you gonna go? How, you know what I mean? You ain't got no ship. You ain't got no family. She's a clone. So if you don't find a family within your brethren, what are you gonna do? So, but I think through Omega, she can have that family. And we do have a place for people who are kind of lost in the universe. But we got to keep it hidden from the crazies. But I'll stop talking now so we can get into the reaction. One of the reactions are available on Patreon.
You just watch the TV.
I know it's nice to sleep in your own bed again. After months. Look. Got her own doll back. Might not be the coziest, but it's home.
Look who's awake.
How'd you sleep?
Better than ever.
Delivery from Shep and Leona.
Another one.
They're happy you're back.
Where's Crosshair?
He wasn't in the ship when we woke up.
He's still adjusting.
I'll check on him.
They're still coming to terms with it. Okay, so we did go back here.
I like this place.
It's Utopia. Practicing.
It's probably getting better though, because he hasn't been being tortured.
Nah, some people develop a natural tremor. But you can shoot with the tremor. You just gotta learn how to.
Shep and Leona found you then.
That's why he's practicing.
Their ability to do so is uncanny.
When I was training, the guy had a tremor, but he learned to work with it. He shot amazing.
You can't keep hiding. You need to talk to Hunter.
I'm not hiding. I'm training.
Granted, we weren't shooting snipers, but
You know, I'm sure Izzy could look at your hand for you.
I'm fine.
No, sir.
So what skills does this require, besides good sight?
Being a sniper is more than just looking through a scope.
She about to learn a new
It's
skill.
about patience, reading the environment, and knowing when you've got eyes on you.
Uh-oh. Her brothers.
They don't trust me.
Give it time, but you will have to talk to them.
You gotta use some diplomacy, sir. Can't just scowl at them.
Not sure it was a good idea to give Crosshair back his rifle.
Omega trusts him. That's good enough for me.
She is the best judge of character. Please, no.
It's Echo!
Oh, okay. I was like, the music wasn't going too
Your shooting
crazy.
accuracy. Your target success rate today was at 53%. Well below your average.
Yikes.
Why he look like the Borg?
Glad to see you're back safe.
Because he was half dead when they found
Now hug for me.
him.
It depends how good your intel is.
They were using clones for testing, taking samples. Most were held in the detention wing, but I never saw what was in the vault. Even Emery wasn't allowed access.
Emery.
She works for Hemlock. She's a clone, like me.
And what about you? Anything else to add?
I was a prisoner. Not much to tell.
We've been searching for this base for a long time. Accurate intel's hard to come by. We need to know all we can before making any moves.
We have Nalista's data pad, but it isn't working anymore. You should be able to pull more intel on Tantus.
But they
Could
like
have
to track it.
schematics,
So don't do
entry
it here.
points, maybe even the coordinates of the base itself. Imperial encryption will be a problem without tech.
Oh.
Plugging it into an Imperial terminal will bypass the encryption.
Where do we get one of those?
I know a facility. It shouldn't be a problem to infiltrate.
Crosshair, Echo, and I will go to this remote facility. Rekka and Omega, you stay here.
We're finally together and you want to split us up?
We just got you back. I am not going to risk you getting captured again.
Yeah, we escaped, but I left all those clones behind.
Yeah, I knew that bothered her.
We need to do this, Hunter.
She's gonna want to be part of every aspect of this mission. As long as it's all of you together, I'm comfortable. Them two sticking together. Thick as thieves.
Don't hold it against him. He's only worried about you.
I know. You think I should stay behind too?
You're capable, but you are still a kid.
I'm older than you are, little brother.
Here.
I hold armor.
Yeah. It never felt right to get rid of it.
Rucker's forgiving. Hunter, you just be coming around them
Oh my
corners.
god.
You check on them like every 2 minutes.
Right.
Snow planets always scare the shit out of me ever since that Ice Spider episode of The Mandalorian. I was like, ain't going no ice planets.
He ranted about it for
No
like
heat
15
signatures
minutes
inside
straight.
of the deep
Because they had me messed up.
Nothing on cops.
Badass.
You said this outpost was remote, not abandoned entirely.
Well, I didn't get daily intel briefings in my cell.
Yeah, this is the one where they arrested him, right?
More to this place than you're saying.
Betcha!
Something's
What is
under
it?
the ice.
What's going on? The sensors are giving off a high-frequency tone. She must be reacting to it. What are the sensors for?
Perimeter detection against local raiders.
You didn't think to warn us
Right.
about these raiders before.
Now, they were all dealt with.
And how do you know that?
Take a guess.
It was here.
Just following orders. Let's crack into the data pad and get out of here.
I said talk to him, not argue with him.
He started it.
I like that Batcher gets to go on all the missions as well. No, fits right in.
He said, I do it. Yeah, I'm moving too slow.
Come on, Batcher.
The power to this outpost has been nearly depleted by the sensor beacons.
Then we need to divert all power to this depot. So why the Empire abandoned this place?
I guess it served its purpose.
Sounds familiar.
prison though.
Oh, was this the episode when he was there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Remember, and he shot the was it lieutenant or the head asshole in charge, whatever his rank was. He gonna keep cutting them corners. Like, I'm watching you. Uh-oh. They were keeping what's underneath that bag.
Yeah.
That should do it.
That's what Thatcher was barking at. That's why I said I think it's something under the ice.
Did she have to take them all off time?
Yes.
It's working. There are even more cloned prisoners on Tantus than we thought.
That's why they
One thing about Star Wars, they're gonna have a nice, vicious creature for you weekly.
Where are you going?
To check the perimeter.
Let them work it out.
Are you going to be my shadow everywhere?
I know you. There's more you're not telling us. Start talking, Crosshair. What did you do to finally get on the Empire's bad side? Betray them, like you did with us?
Betcha? Something's wrong.
What happened, Crosshair?
I killed an Imperial officer. So yes, I did betray them after they betrayed me. Oh, don't pretend like this is all about me. I tried to warn you, Hunter. I risked everything to send you that message. You ignored it. You let Omega be taken to Tantus. She went through what she did because you failed. You're angry because she escaped with my help, not yours.
Move!
Just when we're finally having a decent conversation.
This was good though, because I think they were down to fight.
Probably. Now we can fight together.
I guess we know what the perimeter sensors are meant to keep out.
What now?
Turn this.
No chance of taking out the ship with that thing out there. We have to restore power to the sensor beacons.
One of us needs to get over there and reset the grid manually.
I'll do it.
And I can get the defense system reactivated once power's back.
We'll have to draw the creature beyond the sensors before they reboot, or we'll be trapped inside the perimeter with that thing.
I'll handle it.
Not alone. We'll do it together. I'll spot you both from the tower.
I be trying to figure out what these creatures be eating that they get so big. Especially when most of them just be frozen or trapped in caves and shit.
3 o'clock.
Yikes. Well, Batcher said I'm going to help too. Shit, that's deep. These ice planets ain't shit.
Why is there always a huge monster?
Right! What is they eating?
Can you get outside the perimeter from down there?
What an
Follow the
Aquaman?
tunnel north. Find out. We'll track you from up here.
I'd be scared to run down there in them tunnels.
Right.
If he coming, it's over.
You better get me a ladder.
You know what I mean? Like you running down a hole and he come down from the other way, it's
Right.
over. I don't think them bullets work.
Hey, that's a big touch. You should be fine. It's a shame.
It's not. Okay. I didn't know if it was facing it or not. But it is.
I think I just made it angrier.
Fantastic. You're about 400 meters from the perimeter. No sign of it.
Their names are so funny. Like Crosshair.
Crosshair is the name of what you look into in a sniper. It's like a.
Oh, okay.
It's called a crosshair. Hunter's hunter because he's a hunter.
But,
Wrecker,
like, the
fuck
words
shit
is
up.
just funny.
They are named after what they.
are
Yeah.
like tech.
You'll try.
The tech guy.
Glad you heard me properly.
Echo was named Echo because he always repeated the orders.
Boom! Power's online!
Hunter, should I activate the beacon?
Wait, we have to make sure the worm is past the perimeter.
Get up there. Yes, get up there.
It's past the perimeter. Omega, activate the sensors.
Bringing them online now.
You gotta jump on the gun. Oh, I don't even know how you gotta get grip on that. Ooh. I'd have fell right in the hole.
Right? I would have fell right back in. Especially because it was right next to his foot.
Right.
Because you can't act right. That's why they got you drawn.
Right. You got this whole plan and you want to be right here.
Right.
Nothing like a life-endangering mission to bring us all together.
See? They always work it out. I don't even see any blood this time. That's progress.
Do you think the intel we recovered will help you and Rex?
We still don't know the coordinates of Tantus, but between the data pad and all you and Crosshair have told me, we're closer to finding and freeing those clones.
I wish I could have done more to help them.
You did all you could, kid. You got out of there.
Yeah, you didn't even have to be rescued. Needed a couple assists, but it worked out.
Hunter, I thought I knew what I was getting into with the Empire. I thought I was being a good soldier.
Nobody really understood what was happening back then.
I've done things. I've made mistakes.
I have regrets too, Crosshair. All we can do is keep trying to be better. Who knows? There just might be hope for us yet.
Cute little fun bonding.
Now this was a good episode. I was into it. I needed to see them bond. I needed to see how they were gonna work through this because that was a big elephant in the room. But it worked out. Meg was so worried, but she wasn't there before, so I think they've always butted heads and they always had to work it out. So that's why everybody, Wrecker and Echo, was like, just let them deal with it. They'll figure it out. They always do. I mean, if he wanted to send Crosshair away, he would have already. I think part of him wanted to work it out, but part of him needed to get into Crosshair's mind and try to find some common ground, some common understanding, like, of why he would have done this. And like he said at the end, he was like, nobody really knew what was going on. It was a crazy time that nobody could have imagined other than Sidious, because he created the whole plan. But yeah, it was too much. So I think now they're back together and all they can do is heal together and move forward and try to right the wrongs done in the universe, which is freeing the clones. And I think that's going to be their last big mission. So that's probably what we're going to be building to all season. Because I can't see anything else, that they could possibly do. I think it's just going to be about gathering enough intel. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some side stories. We know from the trailer, Ventress is supposed to show up. So they got to tell her story. I know we're going to see Fee again, but her episodes are usually like a Venture episode, like trying to go get something. I'm sure they're going to bring back Sid and give her some closure. So there's probably some other little story arcs in there. It'd be cool to see Bubba. And I mean, I don't know what else they got in store for us, but I'm excited to find out. This is a good show, so I'm glad that we got it, especially after the Clone Wars, because I love the Clone Wars. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much. I think I said most of my thoughts throughout.
Yeah.
All right, well. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to Patreon for more.
We'll see you guys for more Star Wars: The Bad Batch.
Bye.